Bubele Zenani.
There was a point where I failed a stats test. I got 0.5 out of 60. And I'm here
What
to
for stats? Hello guys. Welcome back to Gift Varsity TV. This is your host Gift Bozekana. So guys, if you are a returning subscriber, we say welcome back. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because again now we recently reached 10,000 subscribers. We are on our road to 100,000. So for us to reach 100,000, your subscription will contribute a lot. Today I have a graduate. Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm good. Can you introduce yourself?
Well, I am Bubele Zenani Obo. Firstly, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite. I'm Bubele Zenani. I'm from King Williamstown, Eastern Cape. And I'm a Wits graduate.
Guys, a Wits graduate. And this is Wits, guys. Wits University. For those who want to come to Wits, this is Wits. Okay. Yeah, you are a Wits graduate.
Yes.
So you're from King Williamstown. Which high school did you attend?
I attended at Hector Peterson Senior Secondary School, Ezwelitsha.
Yes. Okay. All right. So So in high school, which subject did you select now? Like, did you choose?
Okay. In our schools, if they see potential, they always push you to the direction that they want themselves. So I ended up doing science. So I did physics, maths, accounting, and life sciences, plus the general subjects there. So yeah. Oh yeah.
So you did your maths, your physics. Yeah. You're a top student then. How did you perform in your high school year?
Wow. I got 2 distinctions. For what did I get? I think it's Xhosa and life orientation, but the scientific subjects, your level 6s, your 70%, and I was like, okay, this is fine. I should.
Your final metric mark.
Yes.
Oh, so you got 2 distinctions. Yeah.
Initially I wanted 6, but wow, it went down. So it was not really easy at the time, but yeah, we managed.
Okay. You wanted 6 distinction, but now you ended up with 2. Something else that you wanted to study. What are the options that you had in mind in your high school years? That I want to become this. Okay, tell her.
Okay, this is going to be things that are very different. But during my school days, I used to sing in the choir. So I wanted to do opera, because I also sang in local choirs. But the second option was construction. And not because it's like I wanted to be part of something that's meaningful. Like the infrastructure of this country is bad, so I wanted to be in there to like fix things. So yeah, but I ended up choosing construction. So I did my BSc construction studies here.
Oh yeah, so you wanted to do opera, or your second choice was to do construction. So it's not even related to work on this. Okay, so those were the only options that you had in mind.
That's it.
You didn't ever think of medicine or stuff? No.
I wasn't someone that I didn't like. I feel like people from other degrees are very serious. Well, we're also serious. It's just that medical people are always serious. It's like a lot is going on. So I wanted to be free at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So you applied at Wits University for construction. Is there other universities that you applied to? Because to increase the chances of being accepted. Yes.
So I applied at UCT for basic construction studies and opera, and then they accepted me for that. For opera to come and audition, I was like, no, I should be fine. And then at Wits I applied for BSc construction studies, and initially in grade 10 I had said that I'm going to Wits. So that was my only option. So when UCT was like, no, we can't accept you, and I was like, oh, fine, it's clear, I'm going to Wits, and I've always wanted to come to Wits. So yeah, that's about it.
Oh, you only applied to Wits. You didn't even consider other universities.
No.
And you're from King Williamstown in the Eastern Cape, but you didn't want to be in the same province.
No. Also, I didn't want people like my family to be around. I wanted to go somewhere that's far where I can be able to be myself and learn things, because when you're close to family, sometimes they want to interfere with everything that you do. So being far away helps that you grow and become like a better person and train your mind on how to do things and see what works for you.
Okay, that's great indeed. All right, so you came to Wits, Johannesburg. So you were accepted for BSc construction, and it's something that initially you wanted to study. So how did you feel when you see that offer now that, oh wow, you have been admitted to study at Wits, and you initially wanted to come to Wits, as you said, from grade 10?
Yes. What had happened from my school, like, you know, when the students that are like top, everyone goes to UCT or Wits. So you have to perform at your utmost best and try by all means for you to get accepted within those two universities. So when the offer came, it was like 8 a.m. on the 4th of January 2018, or 5th, I think, between the 4th and 5th. I was so excited that I got my results. At 4 a.m. obviously we go to the garage and stuff, and then I got my offer at 8 a.m. and I was like, this is a dream come true, and this is what I wanted, so this is it. It's go time.
Started packing and like, I'm going to Joburg now, I'm going to be a VC. All right, came to Wits, right? Yeah, so you became a student at Wits University. What are the challenges? Okay, start from the first year. What are the challenges you came across now in these universities that you...
So, for my first year, you know, we watch movies, American movies, and we think that going to college is just a party and we're all going to party and pass in the end. That's not what I faced. So I was partying a lot, and I was just a girl. I was always there. And wow. So for my first year, I failed physics and commercial law. I got a sub for physics. I came back to write the sub and I failed it. So now this is the first time I'm failing ever in my life. So those dynamics can sort of like make you doubt yourself and your abilities. And now your friends are going to go to the next year and you're going to bridge things. There are things, so now it's an extra year for you. So I had to accept, and my mom was like, no, you're still young and these things happen and you just have to be serious and study hard and pass. So my first year was like that. It was parties. I'm not encouraging people to go to parties, like live your life but balance your things. So I didn't balance anything. It was a party or nothing. So wow. So but we eventually passed, and that was my first year.
Okay, so now you failed your physics and your commercial law. So you even failed up. You had to repeat now.
Yes, I had to repeat physics. So now there's that thing, you feel old because there are new people coming in, and those people were doing grade 12. Now you feel like you're old. You're like the dinosaur in class or the ancestor of the class. So sometimes we would only attend when it was needed to, because we had to now work smart and not we worked hard, but we had to balance things. So now we had experience of what it's like to do physics here and how you can maneuver and pass. So
okay, so you learned from your mistake in second year. Now you're like, now I don't want to repeat this physics for the second time. I must ensure that I pass. So came your second year. How was the second year and third year?
So for my second year, so now it's second first, because at first.
Okay, let me ask this. Which modules did you do in your first year, so that even students that want to do this construction can know?
Okay, I did quantities and specifications, commercial law, communication skills, physics, stats, construction materials, construction technology. I think, and now it was so interesting that you don't really know what you're getting yourself into, because we don't have resources. We don't really have resources back at home where there are like people that come and teach you, no, you need to study this because this entails this and this and this. You just have to maneuver yourself. If you say, oh, I'm going to do construction, then you'll see it when you get there. So it was quite challenging, but it was doable. So my second year now, because at Wits when you fail and there's one module from first year, you're still a first year student. That's it. So second year now, we worked hard. Well, I worked hard with my friends, of course, so hence I'm saying we, and we tried to maneuver our way through with the stresses, because there's one thing that's always prevalent here. Stress, academic stress is a thing, and you need to take good care of yourself. So we tried and we passed our second year. Now we're getting into second year, but mixing it with some modules from third year. So it's second year, third. And then we managed to do well. There was COVID, so we had to go home. Some of us live in rural areas. I'm from a township, so the dynamics had to change, and then we passed eventually. And then this is second, third, and then third, I think it was still COVID. Yes, 2021. And then we passed. It was, now we could actually like know what to do and how to deal with stress and how to study and be the best that we can be. And for my third year, I got a post-merit award, so my average was above 70. So you get PMA here at Wits. They pay some of your fees and give you a stipend.
In your third year?
For my honors now, because now I'm finishing my honors. So when you pass the degree, they calculate your things, and then if your aggregate is above 70%, you get PMA.
All right. So failing physics taught you a lesson.
it was very hard for someone who hasn't failed anything in their life, because you always, I want to do this, I'm going to pass this, you pass, and then you move on. So when a challenge like that arises, it becomes quite hard, because we always want to be our best selves. So, and you don't want to disappoint people from back at home, because there are people that look up to you. So you can't really mess up, because there's a lot that we need to do, and we need to give back to people that are coming back.
Okay. Now you got that average now. Hey, yeah, you're in the dean list. All right. So you graduated now.
Yay.
Finally, you're a Wits graduate. How did you feel now?
So for graduation, I always tell the story. So when I got the results, okay, you get the Q, so qualification obtained. I did believe it because it was there, but I wanted to believe it when it actually happened. So graduation day came, which was April the 29th this year. So now I'm enrolled for my honors. So we're sitting here, so there's like a ceremony, there was like a tent here, then we come with our parents, we sit there. That's when it hit me. I was wearing my hood and my graduation gown and stuff. That's when I sat down on one of those chairs, everything came back. When I failed physics, the hardships I've encountered, the stress that got me where I was at that particular day. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't, because I still need to go on stage and receive my thing. I didn't even apply makeup. So, but it was a thing of, I can't go in front of the camera with my puffy eyes, because it was tears of joy. But yeah, it was really nice. And then they called out my name. There was like a shutdown. You know your brain, when your brain shuts down, but you're in the action. And Bubele Zanani, okay, this is me. Went to Dr. Vilagazi to bow. I'm like, okay, this is really serious. And that's when I actually believed that I was a Wits graduate. But sometimes I do forget, because I'm still studying, so I need to get out of here. So yeah. So by then I was enrolled for my Bachelor of Sciences honors in quantity survey.
Okay. Currently now you are doing what? Quantity survey.
Yes.
Okay. So like a grade 12 learner is watching us. Probably there is still a first year construction studies students who like do not understand what is construction studies all about. You know.
Okay. Basically, you learn about the construction sector as it is. So they teach you like your basics, your doors, your windows, the kind of windows, your foundations, your walls and stuff. But it's the overall thing. So basically our degree, BSc Construction Studies, is quantity surveying and construction management in one. Then when you do your honors, then you choose which one you want to specialize in. So it's basically about buildings, erecting structures, and so quantity surveying is about like estimating your quantities, valuations on site. You know those proper ladies that come on site and then you're working there and stuff, and people are looking at you. No, I just came to check things. How are things going? And then you leave because so there's a construction manager there that's always there, and you just come and evaluate sometimes as a quantity surveyor. So I'm not one that wanted to be on site. I just wanted the aesthetic of just coming to site once in a while and look nice. So so I think it's not something that's difficult, but you also need to have the love for it. Well, for me initially I was in it for the money. I'm going to be honest. I was just I want money. So, and because because also we come from disadvantaged homes. So at home they're looking at you to take them out of poverty and stuff. So we can't necessarily choose things that you like opera for instance. So I had to find something that was going to balance, because I passed well, so I was like, okay, let's try this. But it's really nice. It was challenging, but it's really nice. It's enjoyable.
Yeah. So okay, all right. I see. It's guys. You heard all the description about QS and construction studies. The question now is, what are the options that you can do, like with the degree in construction standards? Is honors compulsory? And like they want to know. But okay, they're talking about this man. Where can I work to get this money now? You see.
So your options are very vast. As someone who did construction, you can go into banking and work there on stuff where when there's a project that's being erected, some portion of the money will be loaned from the bank. So you work on that section and property evaluation. So you can get into property, you can get into banking, you can go to the actual site, you can go into consultancy. So your options are very vast. So it depends upon you if you like being at the office all the time or not. So
So either you can go to the construction side. Okay. So QS now. Let's go to QS. What is QS all about? QS. It's a field that you chose to focus on, to specialize in, if I may say. So what is QS all?
So quantity surveying is basically, I'm going to explain it in terms of stages so that it sounds easier. Well, it's understandable. So when there's going to be an erection of a building, let's take Great Hall. So there, a quantity surveyor is needed to evaluate, estimate the material that's going to be used there, the amount of labor that's going to be needed, and who must do what. So my job is basically to evaluate. So once in a while I'm going to come to site after a certain stage has passed from the construction and evaluate, did we actually get to this point, how much money did we use. It's basically accounting. I'm an accountant in a construction site.
Okay. Oh yeah, you evaluate everything there in the program. Interesting indeed. You evaluate those tenders, those billion tenders. Yeah, okay. All right. So what being a student taught you, and that you wish that any other student can know outside there, and advice that you can provide to other students that are watching us currently?
Being a student is hard. Honestly, it's hard, and it needs you to be patient with yourself. So now you are not basically defined by being a student. You are your own person, then you're a student. So you need to take care of you before you can take care of the student in you, if that makes sense. And it's been quite a rough road, but what I can say is that you need to be kinder to yourself. So when some things happen, if you fail a test, there was a point where I failed a stats test. I got 0.5 out of 60, and I'm here
for stats? 0.5 over 60.
Yes, these things happen here. So you need to now balance. Oh, actually, this is where I failed. I need to study this. I need to make sure that I learn this. I need to understand this. So it's not something that's easy. For some people, it is. but it's not really something that's easy, and you just need to have confidence in yourself and have the dream and actually want to work on the dream that I want to become this, I want to become a quantity surveyor, so I need to put in the work for me to get there. Okay. So yeah,
it's all about hard work and having this dream and making it possible. Anything that else that you need quantity surveyor students know that me I don't know about, you get it. Okay. Yeah, you can tell them, look at them there.
Okay. So after you finish your, so there are societies here at school, so you can either join the CIOB, Novus, the ASACs, and yeah, those societies that are in relation to construction. So I joined ASACs, the Association of Quantity Survey of the Quantity Surveying Profession, and then when you actually finish and you get into the field, you need to have a mentor that's going to mentor you. So someone who's a PRQS now, which is a professional quantity surveyor. So now it's just that you have the degree to open the door for you to sit with us in the table, if that makes sense. And then you have to register at the South African Council of the Quantity Surveying Profession. So you need 3 to 4 years, then you have your mentor that's showing you the ropes, then you're going to get to an APC exam. It's a board interview where you actually explain all your projects that you've done, and then they then decide that we can give you the title of PRQS. So prior to that, with you registering in the CACQSP, you'll become a candidate quantity surveyor up until you pass the exam, and then you are a professional quantity surveyor. You can open your own consultancy, you can open your own company, you can freelance while having another job. So there's things you can do, there's a variety of things you can do.
Opportunities, there are opportunities indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mkaya, for being here. For agreeing for this interview. Wish you all the best. It will come even when you are US there. This is a drink. Yeah, thank you so much. All the best with your future endeavors. Get all those projects, those tenders. Okay, thank you so much.
Also, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
Guys, let's hope you really enjoyed our interview with Bubele Zenani here, our Wits graduate, our honors US student here at Wits University. To all upcoming construction studies and US students, I say all the best. Guys, don't apply at Wits only, right? Apply to other universities, right? To increase the chances of being accepted. Let's hope by now all of you, some of you have applied, because most of the universities are closed at this time. But if you see this video in the next year, make sure that you apply early as possible to study these construction studies, to have this money. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, so that many students in South Africa can be able to see this video and learn a lot from this video. Gift Pozekana here, your host, Gift Varsity TV. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.